In order to combat the lack of laboratories in primary and secondary schools in the country, a teacher by the name Joseph Njoroge from Meru County MCK Upper Miku Mbune Day School has developed a system where schools that do not have laboratories may or can get lessons through an invitation to study together. Take a look.
Schools have been asked to share laboratory facilities with the junior secondary schools JSS within their neighborhood. Kenyan government recently introduced a new system of education, the competency-based curriculum CBC, taking over the old system called the knowledge-based curriculum 844. After taking views from Kenyans, the Presidential Working Party on Education recommended that junior secondary schools be domiciled in primary schools to tackle these existing challenges in the education sector. Especially in the new curriculum, a teacher by the name Joseph Njoroge Kaweru has introduced mobile laboratories to several junior secondary schools which are far away from equipped secondary schools.
Now, what we are trying to do today is to show that we can set aside one day when we invite all the schools around. The same idea of the set books. So open your doors for one day for the schools around to come and use your facilities. And have a full day of training. The
laboratories are equipped to offer science equipment for practical use to the learners. This project, Kawiru says, has benefited more than 5 neighboring junior secondary schools that are lacking laboratory facilities.
But what you're trying to tell the government, it's possible to set up mobile labs. Because one lab can serve 30 schools. And that will guarantee 27 contact hours to every student per term.
Mobile laboratory facilities in secondary schools are likely to help the government solve the challenges faced by the primary schools adopting new curriculum.
My call to the government is to request them to fund especially the schools, mostly those schools that were given the JSS class.
The government has promised to construct 16,000 classrooms to accommodate grade 9 in primary schools in 2025, but the construction is yet to begin with the many schools poorly equipped to handle the extra requirements.
Tumekuwa tukiwafunza ndio, tukitumia vitabu, na saa zingine ikizindi pia tunaingia kwenye mitandao.
The lack of teachers prompted the government to hire 30,000 new tutors during the first term, with the 21,000 deployed to junior secondary schools.
In my opinion, it has gone a long way to cement some of the concepts we have been teaching in classroom.
On average, each junior secondary schools currently has between 3 and 4 teachers, with those in populated areas being forced to take extra workload. John Javakania, TV 47.